I love how soft his ears are. You got a nose bean. Look, big nose bean, right? Yes, you do. I tell you today how much I love you. Did I tell you today how much I love you? I did tell him accote, so he's really accoting. Accote. Accote. Hugger. Accote. Accote. Hey. Hey. Accote. Accote. There you go. Good job. You're such a big baby. It took a while for him to be comfortable with me doing this and just touching his like near his eyes, because you have to clean the inside because they get all gunky sometimes. But his ears were like, from the first, I do this all the time, like all the time. Yes, I do. Look, you got a big nose bean. Look at your nose bean. Where's your toe beans? And your tail bean, where's that? Where's that? Do my job. I would do that with, actually with both Dewey and Goldie too, because they had really softer, long ears. Goldie was a Cocker Spaniel. So I try and desensitize their body from being touched, because they have to be touched. Like if I do their if I do their claws, or if, when they go to the vet, they get examined, or even me, I have to check him over and make sure he doesn't have ticks or fleas or whatever, or if he's sore, you know. So it's a trust process. And even though he's a chicken dog, he's afraid of a lot of things. If something moves on its own, he's out of there. He's really I'm used to Dewey, who was dumped behind the dewdrop inn, and you know, he was alone for a couple months, and if not longer. So he had to really fend for himself and learn to not be afraid of anything. Sorry, but and he was really confident about his abilities, whereas this boy is very much more scared of stuff. Just he's not confident. So when we meet a new situation, you approach it with set him up for success and be encouraging, and just not overplay the oh, it's okay, you're okay, you know, but rather let them explore it and let them take their time as much as possible to acclimatize themselves to it. Like there's like yesterday, I was ironing fabric because I've got a new project going on, and I put the fabric on the bed and he just went right to the wall. Like I was like, you've seen fabric before, but not in the way it was, like, because I have a new setup. So I basically just kind of took a little piece of scrap fabric and I threw it on him, and he looked at me and was like, what's this? And then he realized, oh, that's not gonna hurt me, okay, you know. And then when he relaxed, I was like, good job, you know, just letting him get used to it. And I put another piece of fabric on him. So eventually he realized This stuff doesn't hurt. It keeps me nice and warm. So it was interesting. But he's really afraid of the chair. I don't know why. Uh, I mean, true, we don't have many chairs in this house, but um, he was terrified of the chair when I was moving it. So I don't know. But the chair is in its place, and it gets put away every night after I'm done sewing. And he's walked by a few times, and there hasn't been any problems. It's just when I move it, and I sit on it to sew. But he realized that it's right at bed level when I'm sitting down, so he can see me, and it's not like in a living room where he can't get to me. Um, he'll just snore on the bed, which I think is the best setup possible for him, because I'm close by, and he always has, as you can see, he's leaning against my hip right now. He always, he's heavy. He always has to touch me, so. Always has to touch me. And sometimes, my friend, you is heavy. But don't at me. You, ow, you are actually heavy. I'm gonna bruise. Huh? Yeah, you're such a hit. And when I was in the hospital, he did that to my friend too. He would lay on her legs. Without, like, I'm talking just dead weight on your legs, and it's like, move, and it's just, I think we're there for his personal enjoyment, but that's okay because he he does his job really well. Mm-hmm. So another rambling. It's been a while since I've done a rambling video, so I'm sorry. I hope you are all well, and you stay safe, be happy, and tell your loved ones you love them. It's an old cliche, but tomorrow it really is not promised. So God bless.